It's so good of you to come down to Vermont for a visit, Jessica. How long has it been?
Too long. That's why I jumped at the chance when Middlebury College invited me to be a guest lecturer. It was the perfect opportunity to make a side trip to see you here in Stratton Mountain.
I'm so glad you came.
Forgive me, Maria, but you seem very tired. Is everything all right?
Well, things have been difficult lately, for the business.
Your maple syrup sugar bush? How so?
A month ago, I had to fire one of my employees. I found out that he'd been stealing from the till, and I haven't found anyone to replace him yet. And to make matters worse, I'm being pressured to sell the business.
Really? To whom?
A company called Nature's Gift Foods. They've been buying up other maple syrup producers in the area, and now they have their sights set on Maple Hill.
Why? What are they doing?
Flooding the market with syrup. They have such a lock on production in this area now that it's a virtual monopoly. It's getting harder and harder to compete with that.
Maybe this wasn't such a good time to visit after all. I don't want to impose on your hospitality when you have so much going on.
Far from it. It's such a relief to have you here to talk to. I'm heading over to Maple Hill now. Would you like to come along and see it? That's odd. Why is this door open? I know I locked it when I left here yesterday. It can't be.
Who is it?
Gerald Morgan, the man I fired a few weeks ago. That tattoo on his hand, I'd recognize it anywhere.
Hello, Maria. What happened here?
I wish I knew. Oh, this is my friend, Jessica Fletcher, who's visiting me from Maine. Jessica, this is Mark Ashmont, our chief of police.
Pleased to meet you, Chief Ashmont.
We better take a look around. Well, I guess I'm going to have to tell Gerald's wife the bad news.
Do you mind if I come along, Chief?
That'd be all right. You can give me your statement at the station afterwards.
Something's wrong. Something's happened to Gerald, hasn't it?
I'm sorry, Sally. Your husband has been murdered.
I knew it. The look on your face. Where did you find him? No, but come to think of it, I did find a strange note in the pocket of his spare coat. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Would you mind excusing me? I need to collect myself.
Of course.
Sally, regarding this note you found, could Gerald have been meeting another woman?
Really, Mark? Everything was perfectly fine between Gerald and me.
Sorry, I had to ask the question.
Sally, was Gerald particularly bitter about being fired by Maria?
No, not really. His new job had better hours and better pay.
The next person who needs to be notified of Gerald's death is his boss. Who was his new employer?
That would be Joanne Marshall, one of the vice presidents of Nature's Gift Foods.
It's as good an opportunity as any for me to see what Maria's competition looks like.
Good morning, Chief. My receptionist said you needed to speak to me.
Yes, I do. This is Mrs. Fletcher, who's been kind enough to accompany me today. Ma'am, I'm here to inform you that one of your employees, Gerald Morgan, was found dead this morning.
That's very unfortunate. Gerald was a model employee. He'll be missed. Could you excuse me for just a moment?
Sure. Mrs. Fletcher, I don't like that look. What are you thinking?
Oh, nothing really. It's just that she seems so overworked. Maybe it would be nice if we just took a moment to straighten up around here.
And take a look around the place while we're at it, I assume?
Why, Chief, whatever could you be suggesting? Ms. Marshall, did you recently send any notes to Gerald Morgan?
Notes? No, of course not.
Are you sure? Because this note that Ms. Morgan found in her husband's coat pocket was torn from a notepad here in your office.
I don't know the first thing about it. My office is always open, and I'm in and out of meetings all day. In fact, I'm late for one now. Do excuse me.
Everything about Nature's Gift Food seems very businesslike and efficient, including Ms. Marshall's response to the news of Gerald's death. Maybe the Nature Gift Food syrup bottle we found near Gerald's body will provide some more information.
Care to join me back at the station?
I'd be delighted. Chief, have you had a chance to look at the contents of the syrup bottle found at the crime scene?
No, but wouldn't it contain maple syrup?
Maybe or maybe not.
Come again?
Why would anyone bother to bring along a bottle of Nature's Gift Foods maple syrup if, in fact, all it contained was syrup?
I see your point.
Chief, we found the victim's car. It was about a quarter-mile from Maple Hill.
Good work.
I put everything we found in the car in the same box as the Maple Hill evidence.
We'll have to run some tests on the syrup bottle to confirm its dye. One thing's for sure, Gerald was up to no good at Maple Hill.
That's quite a conclusion to make, Chief, considering we don't know for sure that Gerald was the one who brought the bottle to the sugar house.
Who else would have brought it?
His killer, possibly.
That's ridiculous. Gerald was the one Maria fired. He must have been there intent on committing sabotage on Maria's business in revenge.
But why would Gerald wait a whole month to pursue an act of revenge?
Maybe Nature's Gift Foods put Gerald up to it. The $500 in his pocket could suggest a payoff. I'll see if we can track their serial numbers.
I keep coming back to Gerald having a picture of Melanie hidden in his car. It makes me wonder if there was some sort of relationship between them.
And based on the receipt, the coffee shop was probably the last place Gerald went before he was killed.
Both excellent reasons to go talk to Melanie, I would say.